on the Lancelot, and Chak Mamba showing how it's done to LJ, showing him how Kufra is supposed to be played. We will have to see for Evos Legends as they pick their final hero here. It will most probably be the Yisun Shin. Nothing else is open for them. The Brody and the Ling and the Granger were banned away, as well as that Aldous.
Yes, guys. I mean, we have to see. Most probably, I do agree.
Oh!
Bruno Estes.
Okay.
Okay.
So they got a lot of physical damage here in the early game with the help of Akito and this Bruno. And they also have Estes to deal some magic damage plus give sustain to the fight, and they also have that Farsa who is a late game carry and deals magic damage. Interesting composition here from Evos Legends, but I will have to say Execration. They simply got so many of the comfort picks, so many of their strong picks as well, and I just have a weird feeling it's going to be Execration getting a 3-0. But what about you, Rush?
I mean, Execration has a lot of early game as well, and they are on their comfort picks. I think they have the advantage in this draft. So I'm going with Execration as well.
Yep, and I have to agree with you both, as I also opt for Execration here.
Unanimous decision for Execration, 3-0, but let us know in the comments, guys. Who do you guys predict to win this game after the draft? Hashtag Exashot or hashtag Evos Roar. As we get straight into game number 3. Will it be a sweep, a clean sweep from the side of Execration, or will Evos Legends force game number 4 upon their opponents? We will have to see. Here we go.
Yes, guys, let's go straight into game number 3. And as you can see here, KillVJ, E2 Max are trying their best just to clear that lane. Chaknu already charging here, trying to get a pick on Fursic, but still cannot connect.
Yeah, LJ doing a lot of damage onto KillVJ, poking him a lot as E2 Max now goes for the aggressive poke. But remember, it is Bruno here on the enemy side, so he can't really go for super aggressiveness. Also, the sustain from Evos Legends is insane, but KillVJ will be able to secure that little Wanderer.
We have seen KillVJ play the Lancelot, and he is very good, and he is a definite threat on that Lancelot. Nothing to, take lightly for the side of Evos.
Yeah,
yes,
look at Lancelot. Right. He didn't go to his buff. He went instantly for the enemy orange buff here. Oh. And it will be most probably secured as Fursic will be disturbed by Chaknu. He's looking for a kill. He will have that dash, but no! He dashes back to the purple buff to secure it, so Lancelot will be able to steal away that orange buff.
I mean, this is very typical here by Chaknu. His gameplay is always to disturb that blue buff, and they knew that, and they knew that they would get, take that attention would be taken away from that red buff, and therefore Lancelot had it over white.
Wow.
Oh my
so
god!
Low.
Oh my god! LJ flickers away the hit to secure first blood, but Chaknu fails actually. What is wrong with this? When LJ picked the Kufra, wasn't able to get a lot of picks, and here's too Chaknu failed his Tyrant's Rage there.
Both these Kufra players failing to perform under pressure. What is going on?
Performance anxiety, guys. It's a real thing. And now Fursic will be able to go and secure 2 jungle creeps from the side of Execration. But remember, it is still Execration starting with 3 buffs.
Yes, and as you can see here, Turtle is already up. Chaknu already trying to open that map, but Popo and Koopa also with that point-and-click stun can provide additional but LJ gets really low here as Renzo goes for him. And he has to go down, taken by KillVJ.
Yeah, Fursic goes for the all around the world, just dropping Renzio down, but now Chaknu goes into Fursic. Fursic will be knocked out by the Tyrant's Rage. Now look at KillVJ going for 4 rolls. Double kill, picks up. They're looking for Rexy. He has the Phantom Execution. 1 kill picked up. Triple kill by KillVJ. He's looking for more. Anti-Mage is trying to run away, but he will simply pick up the Maniac, looking for the Savage. But Clover will run away. A disaster for Evos Legends.
2 minutes in and already a Maniac, guys. I mean, Execration, they just want to keep putting that level higher and higher as they are able to secure this turtle.
Wow, and KillVJ will secure the turtle and a level lead on Fursic. A Maniac picked up by Execration, still looking for this purple buff, and Bruno is nowhere to be seen. He's not able to compete here for the purple buff. Anti-Mage goes in, a lot of damage being put in. That's going to be a shutdown, picked up by Anti-Mage. What was that damage?
Just strikes back, hitting him with the huge blows.
Oh, but Clover now, with the help of Fersic going onto Kelra, maybe looking for a dive here, but Clover does not have the Feather Airstrike. Fersic will have to tank the turret. He will be able to get a kill. So Evos Legends, even when they are behind, they're still able to fight back 4 for 3 in terms of kills right now.
Yes, it seems like they're kind of more disciplined here, Evos Legends, trying to get picks as trades to what happened early in the game. But here they're trying. Oh, Chaknu goes in, trying to get a pick on Fersic here, but there's no follow-up. And
Times Revenge and the Flicker in front to get that, but it'll be Clover securing a kill. Now brings the order with the help of the Phantom Execution, going on to Clover, will be able to pick up a kill, going for more, but Fersic will be able to pick up a kill onto E2 Max. Now Kill VJ with a lot of cooldowns on his belt and his Bond Force being popped out. The AoE damage will get Fersic, and Rexy will surely fall next. It is again Evos Legends getting a 3-for-1 trade in favor of Execration, ladies and gentlemen.
And it looked like they were gonna get some momentum back after that play,
Yeah,
especially with
I thought
Anti-Mage
so as well.
making the play for them. But right there, I guess they kind of like got a bit greedy. They overstayed and they got punished very hard.
Oh
by the
no,
sort of Execration.
Anti-Mage, he's all alone in the midst of everything. He goes in against 1v4. He doesn't do anything. He'll be taken down on the other side of the map though. Harith, look at Kelra. So much damage goes on to Clover.
Oh my
But
God.
Clover will be able to pick up that kill. Now Chaknu goes on the Fersic, looking for the Times Revenge. Does not connect as Fersic is still able to run away, but Kill VJ secures a lot of turret gold there in the mid lane.
that was a little hasty of Kelra on the top side. I mean, he didn't have to go for it, but he did go in, and he got instantly punished for it. I mean, now Farsa's already chunking that top turret lane here.
Yeah, they got a lot of turret gold for there, but Renzio will be able to trade it back from the bottom side as Anti-Mage was caught off as well. 1 and 2 is not a good score for a Paquito going against a Benedetta in lane.
And I feel like Evos is just playing again very aggressively for no apparent reason, because they are against an assassin composition and they do have good late game guarantees on the side of Execration, but they also have their own Farsa as well as Bruno on their side, so there really isn't any pressure to make any huge play happen this early into the game for Evos.
Bruno starting this up. Will he get the retribution? He will. And yeah, I actually disagree with that, Arashi. I think Evos Legends, they have to push the pace. They also have the Bruno. They didn't pick the Yi Shin, who just should go and hide until he gets level 15, until he gets his items. He went for a Bruno, a person with snowball capabilities, probably as much or even more than Lancelot.
Yes, and as you can see there, a turtle was secured by Evos Legends. So now the turtle score is a 1-1. So it does seem like Evos Legends is trying to put up a fight as they're putting so much attention here on the top lane, maybe trying to secure that turret.
Yeah, Kelra not doing too well here as the turret will be taken down and he will be zoned away from that as Fersic still stays again just to make sure that Kelra doesn't get the gold and XP, but he will actually be able to get it as Anti-Mage is on the other side again, not being too aggressive because he knows he is playing the weak side right now. Execration has control over this part of the map, but they go onto Kelra. LJ will look for a stun, but Chaknu goes for the Tyrant's Rage, will be able to connect onto LJ. It will be Evos Legends securing the top side turret, trading this objective. But look at the movement from Execration. They're going onto LJ, forcing LJ to flicker away, and now Execration have the better position for this mid lane siege.
Yeah, there was not much of a trade-off there by the side of Execration. Oh, but Chaknu
no,
goes
Tyrant's
in.
Rage, 2 members!
Oh.
No way! The healing comes in, but it's not enough. A double kill picked up by Kill VJ as Renzio joins in. LJ will be slain. Anti-Mage is all alone. He looks for something. The knockout strike misses as Clover joins in.
I was just about to say that Evos Legends was really dominating this, but then Execration just made a crazy play again initiated by Chaknu. I mean, he knows his momentum, he knows when to go in, and it was perfect. And now they were able to secure that middle turret.
You're right, they were able to get that, and now Kill VJ going for the purple buff will be able to be secured by Kelra, and now it is just not looking good for Evos Legends. 2,000 gold lead in 7 minutes. 1 turret to 2 though. Chaknu now goes again onto LJ, but that might be the wrong target as they were able to zone them away. But again, Evos Legends not committing to these fights even though they know it was just 2 members there.
Yeah, now they're on turtle and it's going at really, really low health here, but they do
Feather
manage.
Airstrike. Oh, Chaknu is still able to flicker away, and the turtle will be slain by Bruno once again. Remember, even though Execration has been winning a lot of these fights, they haven't been getting a lot of turtles, a lot of neutral objectives. It's actually Evos Legends with a 2-turret advantage and a 2-turtle advantage.
Yeah, I also wanted to highlight that I think they are starting to kind of adapt to the situation, adapt to the gameplay, as they've put so much effort onto Kelra, trying to shut him down. Because, I mean, he won 2 MVPs in a row, no?
Yeah, he won 2 MVPs in a row. I think they are starting to play for Clover more than Anti-Mage because they know even if they leave Anti-Mage in the bottom side alone, he can still be able to win in a 1v5 or at least escape in the 1v5. So now they're playing for Clover, they're playing to get him ahead, and right now it is working 2-1-2 for Clover with a 1-level lead over Kelra. As we take a look at the items, Arashi.
Well, Farsa already has the combo with the Clock of Destiny and the Lightning Truncheon, so a lot of burst potential coming out from Clover, but there's the NOD actually rushed by Lunox, respecting the Estes for sure.
Oh, Feather Airstrike being used onto Renzio does a lot of damage, and the Feather Airstrike will not be able to finish Renzio up. Now Anti-Mage got up in 1v3. He still is able to tank a lot, and he goes in again for the re-engage. Unfortunately, Execration will still be able to get away, and they are able to trade a turret in the mid side and a tier 2 in the top side.
Well played there by Harith. I mean, in the midst of it all, he was still managed to gain an objective there in the top side.
Oh, he goes on to E2 Max for the airstrike being used, but Brilliance over the Order will be able to be used by the side of Execration, and they will be able to get this mid side as Chapter goes in. Apparently not onto Pharisee, can go all around the world, and now Kill VJ going for a kill, going onto LJ, and Anti-Mage just zones away the backside, going onto Kill VJ, getting a shutdown. Renzio is all alone. Anti-Mage looking for a pick as Chapter Chongs and Tyrant's Rage on the 2! Tyrant's Revenge on the 2, but Anti-Mage! Look at Anti-Mage! He goes and zones off E2 Max, buying a lot of time for his team. He goes and gets a kill onto E2 Max. LJ trying to protect Rexy as Renzio will be able to get that kill. LJ flickering away, but Anti-Mage doing wonders for his team as he goes back and goes for a 2v1 here onto Renzio.
I mean, this Estes is proving to be such a pain for Execration.
Yeah, the healing from Evos Legends from Rexy here is just such a nuisance for the side of Execration, and Anti-Mage almost gets that. Clover will be able to get that purple buff, and right now it is Evos Legends putting up a fight with a 1,000 gold lead and 2 turrets more than Execration.
And that is the healing with also already an NOD on E2 Max, so that is just a lot of healing to deal with from the side of Evos Legends.
You're right, and Evos Legends right now, look at the win rate percentage. Tell me why this win rate percentage is at it as it is, Arashi.
Because if the game actually is even and like goes to the late game, as I mentioned, Fresik is on a marksman, so there is a lot of stuff that he can do in that late game, and right now he does have...
Oh my god, wait a minute, Fresik actually gets Chapnu down, what? Holy! What happened there? Did Chapnu just go too over-aggressive? Was he too overconfident? That was a kill by Fresik alone, I think. It was a solo kill. Did you see any assists on that? I don't think they did. And Fnatic now clearing the bottom side and joining in the team fight. Renzio looking for a flank. But remember, Evos Legends, with this position, they can just go and target one person. They don't necessarily have to force a team fight. They can just go for picks, and this is exactly what they're doing. They're going onto Renzio. But actually, Renzio does a very good bait. And Fnatic will be able... The Lord will be able to be
waiting
resetted.
in the sides.
Yeah, he'll be waiting in the sides, and Anti-Mage zoning Execration away, getting the pressure onto Kelra, jumping in, jumping backwards, and now Feather Airstrike being used to zone Kelra away, but that will be the Tyrant's Rage going onto Clover. He'll be taken down. That will be the Lord picking up, but Killing Spree has been taken by Anti-Mage. Now Fnatic trying to kind of away, will be able to get a kill onto Kill VJ. Remember, this is still a 2-for-2, a 3-kill lead. Now Anti-Mage goes in onto Kelra, a lot of damage being put, but he's still able to dash away. Flicker follow up for Anti-Mage. He's looking for a kill, and LJ and Fnatic just does too much damage, looking for more. LJ will be able to get one. Kelra for the outplay does not get it as Anti-Mage gets the mega kill. They're going! A wipeout for Evos Legends. A double kill for Anti-Mage.
That was super well played there by Evos Legends. That zoning and that timing. I mean, I really thought that Chaknu really had it in the bag with that initiate, but oh my god, like no one could follow up with that damage coming from Evos, especially with the backup from Estes. It's going to be really difficult for Execration to come back from this one, even though they did manage to secure that Lord, but Evos can still trade that with another turret down.
Execution focused so hard on getting the Lord, and they did get it, but as a result, they don't have enough left in their bag to actually go and grab Fnatic the way they did in the previous fights, and he was just able to just output tons of DPS from the back line, so very well played by Evos, understanding the win conditions for their team here.
The thing is, this Farsa will be able to secure that kill, but look at this. Kill VJ looking for a kill onto Clover, unfortunately does not get that. And now, if we take a look at the items, Rashi.
Yeah, Anti-Mage actually already with a lot of tankiness built in, and he was able to actually be in the front and zone out the members of Execration while also doing a lot of damage, especially to the squishier members like E2 Max and Kelra.
A lot of damage from that Bloodlust Axe, but I do want to highlight Bruno has already built his Queen's Wings, and now he's looking for either maybe an Athena as well, or perhaps going for that immortality in the last second. We'll have to see, but right now it is already all of the core items for Bruno being built, being finished. Same thing goes for Lancelot, although he's still working for that BOD.
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult. I mean, Execration needs to find a way to be able to pick off that first stick because he has such an amazing kite ability and his damage output is already unstoppable at this stage. And with that backup healing from Rexy, I wonder how they'll be able to pick off.
I mean, Killbit is
Versik.
9 and 3, and earlier we did see that he is able to completely one-shot Versik through the healing of
He should.
Rexy. So